At the beginning of the story, a man was resting on his sword in the battlefield. The man looked around and found out that everyone there was dead. The man hears someone speak to him. He was annoyed to see this person because it was his enemy. The man's enemy is a giant called Ahiyuri. It came into the empire 20 days ago alongside 2 other giants. These giants brought destruction and chaos into the world for unknown reasons. The man asked him why he was still alive after destroying half of the empire. Ahiyuri told the man not to worry because he is going to die very soon. The man told Ahiyuri that the other giants are waiting for him to die. He told him that one of the giants was burnt alive by a red dragon while the other giant was sealed for eternity by a man called Lorehorn. Ahiyuri told the man not to be too proud because even though the other giants lost, they killed the people who defeated them, so there is currently no powerful person in the world who can challenge them. The man told Ahiyuri that he is still very strong and healthy. Ahiyuri told the man to not deceive himself. He told the man that he can feel his energy fading away. Ahiyuri was happy that the man was going to die very soon. He told the man that if he had discovered his talent early and worked hard, he would have been a great obstacle to them. The man told Ahiyuri that he knows he lived a messed up life, so Ahiyuri does not need to tell him. Ahiyuri told him to be proud of his achievement. He told him that no human could accomplish what he did, so he should enjoy his victory while he still can because their world will soon be buried by the starlight. After Ahiyuri said this, the man cut off his head. After cutting off his head, the man did his best to move forward. On his way to his destination, he remembered all his friends who are soldiers just like him. After walking for a while, the man saw the dead bodies of his friends. He wondered why they had to die to protect their honor. He told them that they should have ran away and lived their lives. The man wondered why he was the only one that was able to fight the giants because even the strongest swordsman in the empire was not able to hurt them. He believed that his friends would not have died if he had not been pushed to the front lines to lead the soldiers. While the man was thinking, he hears someone call out to him. He was shocked to hear this person's voice. He did his best to pull himself together and walk towards the voice he heard. When the man arrived at his destination, he was shocked to see that his Grand Commander was still alive. His Grand Commander, whose name is Adeshan, was alive, but she had lost her arm. Adeshan asked the man whose name is Ronan if he had successfully killed Ahiyuri. Ronan said he has. Adeshan was extremely happy to hear this. She even cried. Ronan decided to ask her for a favor. He asked her if she could take care of the soldiers' dead bodies. Ronan asked her for this favor because in the Empire, the bodies of soldiers are usually burnt or abandoned. Adeshan was surprised that Ronan asked her for such a favor. She asked him why he could not just take care of the soldiers himself since he is feeling okay. Ronan spat out some blood and told Adeshan that he is dying. Adeshan asked Ronan what he would do if he survived his situation. Ronan told her that he would love to attend the academy. Adeshan was shocked. She asked him why he wanted to go to the academy. Ronan told her that Ahiyuri said something to him that made him wonder how different his life would have been if he went to the academy. But the main reason Ronan wanted to go to the academy was because his late sister's wish was to send him there. Ronan felt bad that he was not able to go, but he was happy that he would soon be reunited with his sister and the rest of the family. Adeshan was sad to hear this. She told Ronan not to lose hope because a search party will start looking for them after the rain stops. Ronan told her not to say such stupid things because he was sure that the rain was not going to stop anytime soon. While Ronan was talking, the rain stopped. He and Adeshan were very surprised to see this. While they were thinking of what to do, the ground began to shake. When Ronan looked around to see what happened, he saw a being that looked like the giants in the sky. The being possessed 8 wings and it had an odd body. Alongside the mysterious being were more than 100 creatures that looked like it. Adeshan could not believe what she was looking at. She assumed that the war would be over once they defeated the 3 giants. She began to shake and lose hope. While she was lost in thought, Ronan shouted her name. He told her that she should use her telekinesis to push him up so he can fight against the creatures. Adeshan was surprised to hear this. She could not believe that Ronan still wanted to fight in their situation. Ronan brought out his sword and said he is not going to give up until he is dead. Adeshan was shocked to see that Ronan had not given up. She believed that Ronan could fight against these monsters. She stood up and moved close to Ronan. She moved close to his mouth and put a blue ball inside. Ronan asked her what she put in his mouth. She moved close to his ear and whispered something to him. After saying what she wanted to say, she begged Ronan to tell her to become a tailor if they meet again. She told him that she has done a lot of things but she loves being a tailor. Immediately after she said this, the creature with 8 wings used a mysterious energy to kill them. When Ronan woke up, he called out Adeshan's name but he did not get any response. When he looked around, he realized that he was back to the village he spent his childhood in. He could not believe that he had returned to the past. After returning to the past, Ronan sat down to rationally think of his situation. He remembered that after Adeshan put the blue ball in his mouth, she told him that it is an orb that allows someone to travel to the past. It is thanks to this orb that Ade-shan, a normal tailor, was able to become the Grand Commander. Ade-shan told Ronan that the orb allows anyone to travel to the past 4 times, but she has used the orb 3 times, so there is only 1 chance left. She told Ronan that he has the ability to fight the giants, so he has a better chance of stopping the giants' attack and saving humanity. Ade-shan told him that when he returns to the past, he has to improve his ability. She asked him attend Phil Leon Academy because it is known for producing outstanding people. She begged him to tell her that she should become a tailor. She said that she has done a lot of things before, but none of them gave her more joy than being a tailor. After she said this, they were killed. After remembering everything, Ronan still was not sure if he was dreaming. He began to shout and hit a tree. He wondered how he could change the future if he is alone in the past. While hitting the tree, Ronan realized that he is in the past, which meant that his sister is still alive. He picked up a stick and began to run home. While running through the town, he saw some people bullying a boy. What he did not understand was how the bullies were able to hold the boy on the tree upside down without touching him. He realized that the boy was held upside down with magic. He could not believe what he saw because anyone who could use magic was rarely seen on the battlefield, and yet there was someone like that in the village. At that moment he realized that a particular magician was actually here in the past. The person that was using the magic on the boy felt bad for what he was doing. The boy that was being bullied told the bully that he does not have any money. The boy said that the money he has is for his mother's medicine. The bully told the boy that he does not care about his mother's health. He began to slap and yell at him to bring out more money. The bully told the magician, whose name is Asel, to raise the boy to the top of the tree. Asel said that he can't raise the boy to the top of the tree because if he makes a mistake, the boy can fall and die. The bully told Asel that he will put him on tree if he disobey him. Asel was terrified to hear this. He did not know why such a thing was happening to him. He learnt magic because he wanted to show people that he is also good at something. He was very scared and did not know what to do. While he was thinking of what to do, Ronan used his wooden stick to hit him. Immediately Ronan hit him. Asel lost control and the boy fell to the ground. Ronan told him to stop because he might accidentally kill the boy. The bully was angry that Asel stopped. He asked Asel why he would disrespect him. Asel was about to reply, but Ronan interrupted him. He asked Asel where he learnt telekinesis magic from. Asel told him that he learned it from a grimoire he bought from a peddler. Ronan was surprised to hear this. He could not believe that Asel was already quite good even though he learnt from a cheap grimoire. The bully got angry that Ronan and Asel were ignoring him. He brought out his sword and rushed to attack Ronan. Ronan wondered where a boy like him could get a real sword. He was disappointed to see the bully rush to attack him because his posture was bad. He easily dodged the attack. The bully was shocked to see this. This was not very shocking to Ronan because even if he returned back to the past, the battle sense which was instilled in him as a soldier will always be with him. The bully told Ronan that he was lucky to dodge his attack. He told him to get on his knees and beg for his life while he still can. He told him that he is going to kill him and take care of his sister. Ronan was shocked when he heard the bully mention his sister. The bully said that he has always dreamt of sleeping with Ronan's sister. When Ronan heard this, he used his wooden sword to remove the bully's ear. The boy screamed in pain. Ronan moved close to him and told him not to mention his sister's name unless he wants to die. The other bullies could not believe what they saw. Ronan was using the same wooden stick just like them, and yet he was able to cut someone's ear off. Ronan told them to leave the money they stole from the boy they bullied and to drop some extra cash for ruining his mood. After collecting the money, Ronan gave it to the boy. The boy told Ronan that the money he received is more than what they took from him. Ronan told the boy that all he wants is the sword and he has no need for the money. While the boy was thanking Ronan for what he had done, Asel pulled himself together and apologized to the boy. He said that he was very scared of the bully, so he had no choice but to do what he wanted. The boy told Asel to not apologize. He understood that Asel was being threatened by the bully. After thanking Ronan, the boy left. Ronan was happy that Asel was not a bully. He told Asel that he has something he wants to do with him, so Asel is to meet him in 4 days' time. He told Asel not to run away because if he finds him, he will beat him up. After saying this to Asel, Ronan ran to his house. When he arrived there, he picked some flowers for his sister because she loves them a lot. He decided to throw the flowers away because he thought that it was a little stupid. As he was about to walk away, he hears his sister come out of the house. When Ronan was a soldier, he always thought about what he would do if he ever meets his sister again. He wondered if he should have apologized for leaving her or if he should tell her that he missed her. The only thing Ronan could do when he saw her was smile. When Ronan entered the house, his elder sister Iril was admiring the flowers he got for her. She cooked Ronan a lot of food to show her appreciation. After eating, Ronan asked his sister how old she is this year. Irol said that she is 22 years old. Ronan was happy to hear this because if his sister is 22 that means he has 10 years to prepare to fight the mysterious creatures. Irol was shocked that Ronan asked her for her age. She touched his head to check if he is sick. Ronan was happy that he had such a sweet and kind sister. He decided to do anything to protect her. Ronan told his sister that he wants to attend an academy. Irol was happy to hear this. She asked Ronan if he was joking because she had always wanted him to go to an academy but he always declined her offer. Ronan said he is serious about it. After Irol heard this, she searched the house and brought out a huge pot. When Ronan looked inside the pot, he saw a lot of money there. Ronan asked Irol why she has such a large amount of money. Irol said that she has been saving her money in secret so that she would be able to afford sending Ronan to an academy. Ronan thanked Irol for her support. He told her that the money she has won't be enough to enroll him in the academy he wants to attend. Irol asked Ronan which academy does he want to attend. Ronan said he wants to attend the Phil Leon Academy. Irol was surprised to hear this. She screamed in disbelief. Phil Leon Academy is an academy that represents the Empire. It is the best educational institution in the Empire. It has the most outstanding professors in the continent and it is funded by the imperial family. It is prestigious enough to be called the Factory of Heroes. It produced many amazing people like Grand Commander Adeshan, Swordmaster Shulafen and the Winter Witch. The academy is very hard to get into. Even Irol was not sure if Ronan was good enough to attend. After walking for a while, Ronan reached his destination. When he got there, he was surprised to see that Asel actually came to meet him. Ronan told Asel that he wants to check something important with him. He told Asel to use his telekinesis to lift him up. Asel was shocked that Ronan would ask him for such a strange request. He told Ronan that he does not want to do such a dangerous thing. Ronan told him not to worry and do as he is told. Asel used telekinesis to raise Ronan up. Ronan was shocked by how high Asel could take him. While Asel's magic was not as strong as the magic used on Ronan when he fought Ahiyuti, Ronan knew that Asel's telekinesis is important because it was what allowed him to fight Ahiyuti on equal grounds. He knew that telekinesis is a rare magic that most mages do not have, so he considered Asel to be the most important element in his fight against the giants. After holding Ronan up for a while, Asel began to lose control. Ronan told him to hold on for a minute because he wants to test something. He brought out his sword and swung it in the air. Immediately he did this. He landed on the ground. Asel was shocked to see this because he did not lose control and yet Ronan landed on the ground. He was surprised that Ronan cut his magical energy called mana. Asel asked Ronan how he was able to do it. Ronan hit Asel's head and told him not to ask about it. Even when Ronan was a soldier, he did not know how he was able to do things. He aims to understand his ability better in this life. After putting his sword away, Ronan gave Asel his bag and told him to follow him because he is about to do something that is going to be on the first page of his biography which he calls the Empire's history book. On the way to their destination, Ronan told Asel that he is going to be joining him in Phil Leon Academy. Asel was surprised to hear this because he knew that Ronan was a martial arts genius but he did not see himself as someone who is talented enough to attend Phil Leon Academy. Ronan asked Asel if he wants to waste his life and talent in this village. He told Asel that he is a coward and a loser. He told him that he will regret wasting his time in this village. Ronan knew the feeling of wasting one's life because he did the same when he was a soldier. Asel was very happy to hear Ronan say this. He believed that Ronan cared so much about him. He told Ronan that he will go to Phil Leon Academy. Ronan congratulated him for making a manly decision. He told Asel that he has to clear his first hurdle to prove he is a real man. When Ronan and Asel arrived at their destination, Asel was surprised that his first hurdle was to defeat a lunar goblin. Ronan told Asel that it is a task that fits him perfectly. Asel understood that Ronan is a crazy person. A lunar goblin is a type of goblin that often appears around that area. Most people differentiate them from normal goblins by their yellow skin and disfigured bodies, but their main characteristic is that they go crazy over gold and other treasures. They gather all the goods they stole and have a festival on a night with a full moon. Ronan told Asel that the reason he brought them there on this night is to steal the treasures from the goblins. Asel was shocked that Ronan knew that the goblins steal treasures and have a festival on a night with a full moon. Ronan told him that he read it in a book. This was a lie. Ronan got this information in his past life. Ronan told Asel that he needs to use his telekinesis to take all the treasures and put it into his bag. Asel told Ronan that he is scared of doing this because if he makes a mistake and wakes the goblin, he and Ronan could be killed. Ronan told Asel that if they want to get into Phil Leon Academy, they need two things. The first is money. They need a lot of money to pay for the crazy tuition fees. The second thing they need is real-life experience. While money is important, having real-life experience is more crucial. Leon Academy is a place that is filled with aristocrats who have received elite training from birth, and the only way to even dream about winning people like that is to gain experience by risking one's life. That is why the lunar goblins are perfect, because they will give them both money and experience. When Asel heard this, he was sad because what Ronan said actually made sense. After calming down, Asel began to use his telekinesis to steal the treasures. He was very careful and focused on what he was doing. After Ronan filled the bags, he thanked Asel for his efforts. He was not actually sure if Asel could do what he asked, so he was surprised when it went as planned. Ronan was very happy that he found a useful slave. When Ronan was packing his bag up, two men were chasing after a bird. They screamed at the bird in anger. Unfortunately for Ronan, a goblin woke up thanks to the scream. When the goblin looked around, it noticed that their treasures were gone. It immediately woke the other goblins and explained their situation. While Ronan and Asel were about to run, the goblins saw them. They rushed to attack them. Asel fell on his knees out of fear. He asked Ronan if they should abandon the treasure and run. Ronan told him to hold on to the treasure because they need it for their tuition. As the goblins were moving close to them, Ronan brought out his sword to check its weight and its hardness. He knew that with the quality of the sword he had, he could only attack 15 times before the sword becomes useless. This was an issue because there are 30 goblins, but Ronan believed that 15 attacks would be enough. When he first swung his sword, he cut the heads of 3 goblins. Asel could not believe what he saw. Ronan killed the first 3 goblins in one strike, then he attacked the other goblins at a crazy speed that made him look like he disappeared. After handling the goblins, Ronan told Asel to get up because they need to return home. On their way home, Ronan felt some pain in his shoulders. He could not believe that his muscles would be sore after he sliced some goblins. He realized that it is probably because his body is still growing. He decided that he needs to do a lot of physical training when he returns to his house. Asel asked Ronan who he thinks made the loud noise that woke the goblins. Ronan said that he does not know who it is, but he will beat up the person if he ever meets them. While Ronan and Asel were walking, someone shot an arrow at Asel. Luckily for Asel, Ronan caught the arrow. Asel was surprised to see this. He wondered where the arrow came from. While he and Ronan were discussing, the 2 men who screamed at the bird and tried to shoot Asel came to meet them. They apologized for shooting at them. They asked them what children like them were doing there at night. Ronan was very angry that they called him a child. They looked at Ronan's bag and saw the treasures. They were happy to see this. They apologized to Ronan and Asel again. Ronan told them to stop their fake apologies. He asked them who they are. The man brought out a knife and attacked Ronan. He told Ronan that their group's name is Calaboro. When Ronan heard the name of their group, he took the knife away from the man and used it to stab him. When the man's friend saw this, he rushed to attack Ronan, but he is stopped by Asel, who uses a skill called Invisible Hand to hold him down. Ronan thanked Asel for saving him. He took the man's knife and used it to tear him apart. Asel was shocked to see this. He asked Ronan if he killed the man. Ronan told him that he will kill anyone that tries to kill him. He said that this men deserved what they got because the group which this people belong to is responsible for a lot of evil. They commit crimes like poaching, kidnapping and human trafficking. They are known as the Empire's worst poaching group. Ronan told Asel that this men were going to steal their treasures and harvest their organs. While clearing the bodies, Ronan and Asel see the men's bag move. When they opened it, a bird came out of it. Ronan was shocked to see the bird because it had blue feathers. When he looked at the bird's legs, he saw a chain on it. The chain is an equipment used by Calaboro to disrupt a prisoner's mana and restrict their movement. Ronan was surprised that Calaboro would use such an equipment because it is only used to capture mystical beasts. While thinking, Ronan sees a magic circle at the back of the bird and hears the bird speak. Asel was surprised to see this. He assumed that the bird could actually speak. Ronan told him that someone is speaking to them through communication magic. Ronan was shocked that the communication magic worked immediately. The bird came out of the bag. This means that the person speaking has been trying to connect to the bird, but the bag was blocking the connection. The person whose name is Varen is a professor who is researching about mystical beast. Varen said that he is the guardian of the bird whose name is Marpez. Varen said that he was not able to connect to Marpez for a while and he was just about to report to the authorities. He asked Ronan and Asel who they were. Ronan said that they are righteous passers-by. He said that they saved Marpez from poachers. Varen could not believe that Marpez was kidnapped. He thanked Ronan for saving Marpez and asked them how he can repay them. Asel told Varen not to worry about repaying them. He asked Varen how Marpez is going to return back to him because he looks exhausted from being chained up. Ronan asked Varen if Marpez will be able to fly well once he cuts the chain. Varen said that he will. After Varen said this, Ronan broke Marpez's chains in one strike. He told Marpez to return home. When Marpez heard this, he saw Ronan as a shining hero. He shoved his ass in Ronan's face. Varen told Ronan that Marpez wants to see him again, and because of this he wants him to pluck one of his feathers. He told Ronan that a dream bird like Marpez can use its feather as a compass to the main body. He told Ronan that he will repay him when he comes to his institution. After saying this, Marpez flew away. After Marpez flew away, Ronan saw something on his hand. A few days later, Ronan took the treasures he obtained to a merchant called Down Carabel. Down is the owner of the Carabel merchantry. Down was happy to meet a customer like Ronan because he brought a lot of valuable things. Ronan was also happy to meet a merchant like Down because he appreciated the items he brought. The other merchants were doing their best to scam Ronan, but Down was honest with him. Ronan asked Down if he could help him appraise an item. Ronan brought out an odd-looking egg and gave it to Down. Ronan first thought that the egg was poop. He was angry that Marpez would do such a thing to him. He threw the egg on a boulder. The egg completely crushed the boulder. That is why Ronan wants to know what type of egg it is. After taking a close look at the egg, Down thought that the egg was horse poop. Ronan was surprised to hear this. He took the egg from the man and decided to keep it for later. Ronan asked Down if he sold books about Phil Leon Academy. He told Down that they are applying to Phil Leon Academy and they need books to read. Down was happy to hear this because his daughter is also applying to the academy. He introduced them to his daughter Maria. Ronan was surprised to see Maria. Down told Maria that Ronan and Asel are important people who he just closed a deal with. Maria was surprised to hear this. She could not believe that kids like them just made a deal with her father. Down apologized to Ronan and Asel that his daughter called them kids. Ronan walked up to Maria. He asked her if her middle name is Sun. Maria said that it is. Ronan was surprised to hear this. He could not believe that Maria looked so similar to someone he knew in his past life. Ronan was confused because the Maria he knew was a man. He moved close to Maria's ear and asked her if she has a penis. Maria was shocked that Ronan would ask her such a question. She slapped his face with a lot of strength. When Ronan felt the slap, he was sure that the only person that could slap him like this is his own Maria. In his past life, Ronan worked as a disciplinary soldier in a place called Armelin. The Maria he knew was in charge of supplies at Armelin. Maria was an easygoing person who got along with everyone, but when the soldiers talk about penis, Maria always got angry and always slapped the people around her. Ronan had always been curious about why Maria behaved like that. He wanted to ask Maria about the issue, but he never got the chance because Maria died. Ronan was happy to find out that the reason Maria always acted like that was because she is a girl. Maria thought that Ronan was laughing at her. She decided to hit him again, but Ronan stopped her attack and he hit her on her head and told her not to hit him again. He told her that he only allowed her to hit him because he asked a foolish question. Maria was annoyed to hear this. She used her head to hit Ronan's chin. Immediately she did this, she and Ronan began to fight. After they calmed down, Ronan and Maria began to talk like they were friends. Asel was shocked to see this. He thought that they were insane. Maria brought a sword called the Black Iron Sword. She told Ronan that the Black Iron Sword is an amazing sword that even knights want to buy. Ronan told her that he fights in a rough manner and so he needs a sword that does not break easily. Maria assured him that the Black Iron Sword is the best for him. Ronan was happy to receive the sword because it was the same one he used in his past life. After giving Ronan his weapon, she asked Asel what kind of magic does he use. Asel told her that he uses telekinesis. Maria was shocked to hear this. She told Asel that if he performs well on his test, he could be given a scholarship. Asel was very happy to hear this. Maria was sure that she did not need to worry about Asel. She decided to focus on Ronan. She asked him about the technique he is going to present to the judges on the day of the test. She told Ronan that if he wants to enter Phil Leon Academy, he needs to impress the judges with an amazing technique. The school also has a written exam which is difficult, but it is not as difficult as the practical one. The practical exam is very important to the extent that if one performs well in it, they could still enter the academy even if they have a low grade in the written exam. Ronan asked Maria about the technique he needs to demonstrate. Maria told him that most nobles usually demonstrate their family's secret techniques, but normal martial arts applicant usually demonstrate their personal mana fighting techniques. Ronan was surprised to hear this. He asked Maria if it is possible for martial artists to use mana even though they are not mages. Maria was shocked to hear this question. She told Ronan that anyone who wants to join Phil Leon Academy would have to have been able to sense their own mana and be able to use that mana in combat. She believed that this information was known by everyone, and yet Ronan was looking at her like she was crazy. Ronan asked her if sensing mana is similar to sensing aura. Maria was shocked to hear this. She could not believe that someone like Ronan wanted to enter Phil Leon Academy. Ronan told her not to worry. He said that it might be something he already knows. Maria stood up and asked Ronan to join her outside. She took 2 short swords that belonged to Ronan. Ronan asked her to leave the swords. He asked her what she would do if she damages them. Maria told him that she will give him triple the money he used to buy the swords. She told him to get up immediately because she wants to give him some special training. Mana is the source of the power of nature. It is a natural energy that exists everywhere in the world, but not everyone can use it. In order to use it, one has to sense and feel their own energy and be able to use mana sense. To enter this stage, one has to go through various trainings and understand themselves better. It usually takes a year for a normal person to get mana sense. After they practice their mana techniques and they have perfected them, they apply to Phil Leon Academy. Maria told Ronan that the fact that he does not know the difference between aura and mana proves that he is not yet ready to attend Phil Leon Academy. She told Ronan that aura is a type of mana. Even people who are quite talented in using mana train for at least 10 years to achieve aura. Ronan remembered meeting people who could use aura on the battlefield. They often bragged about it and they used an unusual power. But this did not matter to Ronan because most of them ended up dead. Maria told Ronan that she is no longer explaining. She brought out her sword and rushed to attack Ronan. Ronan blocked the attack. He was shocked by her strength. He was surprised to see how skilled she was and how she was able to fight him well with dual blades. Although Ronan could not see if she was using mana, but he could tell that she was using it to fight him. Maria was impressed with Ronan. She originally wanted to defeat Ronan in 1 round in order to show him the use of mana and make him give up the test on his own. She wanted Ronan to give up because she did not want him to be humiliated at the academy, but to her surprise, Ronan was much stronger than she expected. She could not believe that he did not know how to use mana. While Maria was lost in thought, Ronan used his sword to push her away. He took a deadly stance and told her to dodge his attack. Fortunately for Maria, she listened to Ronan and dodged the attack. After successfully dodging the attack, she told Ronan that he is not a normal person. Ronan told her that she is also quite good. He told her that she is very talented in using her blades, but she is still clumsy in finding her center of balance. He told her that if she can fix this problem, she will improve a lot. After saying this, Ronan put his sword away and turned around. Maria was angry to see this. She told him that the fight is not over and he needs to continue. Ronan told her that she should not forget that she promised to triple his money. Immediately he said this, Maria's dual blades broke. Maria was extremely shocked to see this. Asel told her not to worry, like he never expected her to win Ronan. After saying this, he left with Ronan. Maria could not believe what had just happened to her. She was sure that Ronan is not a human being. The next day, Maria gave Ronan and Asel some books and some materials. She told them that these are books which she personally summarized. Ronan asked her what they are for. Maria was surprised to hear this. She told Ronan that he and Asel need the books because the test is in a month's time. Ronan told her that the books are too much. He brought out his sword and asked her if she is trying to rip him off. Maria told Ronan that she is giving them because she has come to like them and she wishes that they can enter Phil Leon Academy together. She also told him that the books are free. Immediately Ronan heard this. He put his sword away. She told him that she would love to teach them herself, but their group has to move away to another place. She told them to work hard and study a lot so she can see them at the academy. Ronan told her not to worry and focus on herself. After saying this to her, Maria got on the carriage. She told them that she will see them on the test day and they should not lose her books. After Maria left, Ronan noticed that his body was sore from the spar he had with Maria. He knew that it was urgent that he trains his weakened body. He found it funny that he also has to study and work hard to get into an academy. He thought of his situation as an odd one, but he did not hate it. After Ronan returned home, he began to live differently. He ate a lot of food and he hunted monsters constantly in order for him to get used to his body and increase his stamina. He eventually killed all the monsters in the village. At night, Ronan did his best to study. He never imagined he would do something like this in his past life. Ronan continued this routine until a month passed and it was finally the day for the test. When Asel saw Phil Leon Academy, he could not believe that such a structure existed because the academy was like a mini city. Ronan told him to stop staring because he looks like a country bumpkin. Asel was about to apologize when he noticed something about Ronan. He told Ronan that his body has gotten bigger in just a month. Ronan told him to not focus on stupid things like that. Instead he should enter the academy for the test. While walking, Ronan realized that someone important would also be partaking in this test. That person is the Sword Saint Shulafen, the strongest man in the empire. He is representing the renowned swordsmanship clan called Grangxia. Ronan is sure that he will meet him because Shulafen is the same age as him and so he should be taking the test too. While Ronan was thinking, Asel asked him if he has the feather which he plucked from the dream bird. Ronan brought out the feather when he remembered that Varen's institution was in the capital. When he brought out the feather, he noticed that it was pointing to a tall building in Phil Leon Academy. At the top of the tall building, Marpez and Varan Fanasir, who is the Academy's zoology professor, was rearranging his office in order to prepare to greet Ronan. Varan is a were-lion. Varan decided to open the window in order to let some air in. Immediately he opened the window. He saw Ronan's creepy face. When he and Marpez saw this, they screamed. Varan asked Ronan how he got to his window because his office is on the top floor of the building. He asked them if they are after Marpez. Ronan brought out the feather to show Varan. Varan was surprised to see it. He realized that Ronan and Acel were the people who saved Marpez. Varan apologized for screaming at them. Ronan told him not to worry about it. He said that it is Acel's fault that they used the window. Acel was surprised to hear this. He told Varan that the reason they entered through the window was because Ronan said he was too tired to use the stairs, so he asked him to use telekinesis to raise him up. Ronan squeezed Acel's mouth to stop him from confessing the truth. He told Varan that he is surprised that he is a were-lion and a professor of Phil Leon Academy. Varan said that he is also surprised that Ronan and Acel are applicants of the Academy. He felt bad that he did not know because he could have written a recommendation letter that would allow them to enter the Academy without taking any test. Ronan told Varan not to worry about them. He told Varan that he wants him to help him look at something. He brought out the egg which Marpez laid. Varan was very surprised to see this. Ronan asked him why he is surprised that a bird laid an egg. Varan said that the egg that a dream bird lays is different from a normal egg. He said that he does not know what will hatch out of the egg. Ronan was surprised to hear this. Varan told him that depending on the environment the dream bird is in, it will absorb unique mana and lay an egg. In an area that is filled with lava, a phoenix will hatch out of the egg. In a monster's nest, the hatched dream bird will look like the monster, and in some circumstances, the hatched dream bird will not take the shape of a bird. Varan said that if he analyzes the mana of the dream bird, he can guess what will hatch out of it, but he cannot really tell what it is at the moment. Ronan was annoyed to hear this. He could not believe that an egg could be stressful to understand. He wondered what place Marpez was in for him to lay such an egg. Varan told Ronan that he wants him to look after the egg. Ronan asked him if it was okay because the egg is quite precious. Varan told Ronan that a dream bird only lays an egg once in a lifetime. The fact that Marpez laid an egg in front of Ronan means that he felt something special in Ronan. Ronan accepted Varan's request because he was also curious about what kind of thing that will hatch out of the egg. Ronan and Acel decided to leave because their test was going to start very soon. Varan told them to wait for him. He brought out a map and told Ronan that it will help them in hatching the egg. After receiving the map, Ronan and Acel went to take their test. At the Galleon Castle where the test was taking place, the martial arts applicants all gathered in one place. An attendant comes out from a room and asked applicant 112 to enter. Ronan realized that after applicant 112, he is next. He had already gotten tired from waiting. Maria told him that all tests are like this. He asked Maria, who was sitting next to him, what she was wearing. Maria told him that Phil Leon Academy is an institution which all nobles attend. She said that she wants to present herself well in case they become her customers in future. While Ronan and Maria were discussing, applicant 112 came out of the room and applicant 113, which is Ronan, was asked to step in. Maria told Ronan to not be nervous. She told him to do his best. Ronan told her not to worry because nothing is going to happen. When Ronan stepped in, he was shocked by the air around the professors. Each one of them was extraordinary, especially the old man in the middle who is the Academy's headmaster and an archmage. His name is Krava Kratir. Ronan was also shocked by the energy the swordsmanship instructor possessed. This woman's name is Nabirose and she is called the Grand Sword Saint. After Ronan introduced himself, he was asked to fight a magically engineered dummy. They asked about the technique he is going to show them. Ronan told them that he is only going to use a fast cut. The professors were shocked that Ronan was going to use a simple cut without any mana. They thought he was an idiot because the dummy had enough defensive ability to block an aura user and it has a very fast regeneration ability. The professors believed Ronan was stupid because even Shulafen was barely able to scratch the dummy. Krava could not believe that the professors were being rude to Ronan in front of him. He decided to ignore them. When he looked at Ronan, he was shocked. He could not believe that someone could possess such vigor at a young age. The moment Ronan unsheathed his sword, he slashed the dummy. Nabirose was surprised to see this. After the attack, Ronan put his sword away. The professors laughed at Ronan. They could not believe that he only showed them one cut. One of the professors asked Krava how he wanted to grade Ronan, but Krava was not listening because he was shocked by what Ronan did. While Krava was looking at Ronan, Nabirose picked up her sword and attacked Ronan. She asked him where he learned his swordsmanship. Ronan told her that he cannot answer the question. She decided to change her question. She asked him if he saw how she attacked him. Ronan told her that she unsheathed her sword at a crazy speed and she swung her sword 3 times despite the distance between them. Nabirose said that she swung her sword 3 times to show Ronan that his fast cut was arrogant. She told him that she noticed that he made his cut slow so that the professors could see what he had done. She was angry to see this because she considered it to be insulting to the professors. The other professors could not even tell if Ronan slowed the attack. They were very confused. Ronan was surprised to hear what Nebiro said. The only reason he made his cut slower was because he was not sure if his sword could withstand the last attack. Ronan was not sure if he should explain himself considering how angry Nebiros was. After calming down, Nebiros put her sword away. She told Ronan that she will be the one to teach him. Krava was shocked that Nebiros already accepted Ronan as her student. He thanked Ronan for his demonstration and asked him why he came to their academy. Ronan thought about what happened in the past and told Krava that he does not want to have any regrets. Krava was very shocked to hear this. He asked Ronan to step out after hearing his answer. Krava was surprised to hear Ronan's answer. He said that he also wants to teach Ronan. One of the professors was shocked to hear this. He asked Krava what is special about Ronan. Krava said that Ronan has talent. Immediately he said this. The magically engineered dummy that was said to have fast regeneration lost its head. The two professors who mocked Ronan were extremely shocked to see this. After Ronan left the room, he wondered if he could have won against Nebiros in his past life. Ronan knew that he has to work extra hard if he wants to catch up to Nebiros. He was happy that he came to Phil Leon Academy because he could learn a lot of things here. After finishing the practical test, people are expected to write their theory exam. Ronan had been studying for a month, so he believed it would be easy. Unfortunately, this was not true. When Ronan came out of the test center, he was shaking in fear. Maria was shocked to find out that Ronan was not able to answer even half of the test. She surprised to hear this because she told Ronan to read the books in the bag. Asel told Maria that Ronan forgot check the books and materials. Maria told Ronan not to worry because she is sure that he did well in his practical test and he will be accepted by the academy. Immediately she said this, a blue tablet appeared in the middle of the place they were in. The students went to look at the tablet because it contained their results. Asel got first place in the theory exam and he got 12th position in the practical exam of the magic department. Maria took 9th place in the theory exam and she got 9th place in practical exam of the martial arts department. Asel and Maria began to rejoice when they saw their results. Maria was shocked that Asel took first place in the theory exam. She congratulated him. While they were rejoicing, Maria asked Ronan what results did he get. Ronan told her that his result is not there. Maria was surprised to hear this. She told Ronan to stop joking. As Ronan was about to lose hope, an explosion occurred close to them. When they looked at what caused the explosion, it turned out to be a phoenix called the Glory Phoenix. It is a bird that usually appears to call out the salutatorian of each department. The phoenix shot a fireball at Ronan. When the fireball came close to Ronan, it revealed to Ronan that he got first place in the practical exam and he took the 5,712th position in the theory exam, and because of this, he is the salutatorian of the martial arts department. Asel and Maria began to rejoice when they saw this. Ronan was also very happy with the result. Maria could not believe that he is the salutatorian despite his position in the theory exam. While they were rejoicing, Ronan realized that the fact that he took first place in the practical exam means that he stole it from someone very important. When Ronan looked back, a boy was walking towards him. The boy could not believe that Ronan took first place in the practical exam. This boy was the person that was supposed to be first place in the practical exam if Ronan had not shown up. This boy is the Sword Saint Shulafen. Ronan was surprised to see Shulafen. Maria believed that Shulafen wanted to talk to Ronan, but Ronan knew that Shulafen was not like that. Ronan was annoyed to see Shulafen because he knew that he would cause trouble for him. In Ronan's past life, Shulafen was a person who did not like the idea of anyone being better than him at swordsmanship. Ronan knew that he had to avoid Shulafen at all cost. He told Shulafen that he is also shocked that he is first in the practical exam. Shulafen did not believe Ronan. He asked Ronan why he was lying. Ronan said that he is speaking the truth. He told Shulafen that he does not have any proof that he is lying. He asked him to leave him alone. Shulafen knew that Ronan was right. He decided to attack Ronan to get his proof. Ronan successfully blocked the attack with his sword. Asel and Maria were surprised to see this. Shulafen told Ronan that he would not be able to block his attack if he was not first in the practical exam. He told Ronan to show him his skills because he wanted to see what made him get second in the practical exam. Ronan was annoyed to hear this. He decided to attack Shulafen seriously. He created 3 slashes in one attack. Shulafen successfully blocked the attack. After blocking Ronan's attack, Shulafen's hand began to shake. He told Ronan that he understands why he was given such an amazing grade, but he did not believe that the technique Ronan displayed was enough to beat him. He attacked Ronan again. He told Ronan to show him everything he can do. Ronan was annoyed to hear this. He could not believe that there could be someone as crazy as Shulafen. Shulafen told Ronan that he cannot accept the results of the practical exam. he began to attack Ronan at a crazy speed, but Ronan was strong enough to block the attacks. While Ronan was blocking the attacks, he realized that things could turn out really bad for him because of how intense the fight was. He was scared that Shelophen would soon start using his aura. Ronan knew how powerful Shelophen's aura is because he had seen it in his past life. It was an extremely powerful aura known as the Tempest Sword. After realizing how bad the situation was, Ronan stopped fighting and began to run. Shelophen was shocked to see this. He told Ronan that he should never turn his back on his opponent in a fight. He decided to chase after Ronan. He was about to attack Ronan, but Ronan used a cell as a shield. Shelophen was surprised to see this. He told Ronan that he is a coward for hiding at the back of a woman. A cell told Shelophen that he is actually a man. Ronan knew that Shelophen would not attack an helpless woman because he is a proper gentleman. While hiding at a cell's back, Ronan used his sword to attack Shelophen's nose. Shelophen was really hurt by the attack. Ronan told Maria and a cell to run. Shelophen tried to stop them, but they had already gotten far away from him. Immediately after they left, an instructor of the academy came to see why the students gathered. The instructor was surprised to see Shelophen resting on his sword with an injured nose. He referred to Shelophen as Sir Shelophen. He asked him to give him the names of the students who harmed him. Shelophen told the instructor to speak to him informally because he is an applicant that is to be treated as a commoner. Shelophen told the instructor to not worry because the fight he had was a fair match. After getting up and regaining his strength, Shelophen noticed that his sword had cracked. He was surprised to see this because his sword is made from the strongest iron called mithril. Shelophen did not understand how his sword broke because he did not see Ronan's techniques as anything extraordinary. He could not believe what happened to him. He decided that he needs to remember Ronan. The next day, Ronan and Asel went to Shimo Forest, which is at the outskirts of the capital. Asel asked Ronan if they should be searching the forest right now. He told Ronan that Shelophen is the son of a ducal family and his family is the second most powerful family after the imperial family. He told Ronan that he has to be careful in case Shelophen decides to attack him. Ronan told Asel that while Shelophen is crazy about swords, he is actually a good person. In Ronan's past life, Shelophen was known as everyone's role model who protects the weak. Ronan knew him as the perfect noble. Ronan told Asel that Shelophen probably told people that he had a fair match with him because if Shelophen wanted to punish them, he and Asel would already be imprisoned. After searching for a while, Ronan and Asel found the location which Varen showed them on the map. This place is Fernando Spring and it has a mana vein. Mana that hovers around the world usually comes together for an unknown reason and gathers in a single spot to form a puddle called mana vein. Mana is usually absorbed from it by the surrounding matter. A regular rock would turn into the highest grade mana stone and a normal plant can turn into a miraculous herb. Ronan knows that the value of a mana vein is crazy. Most people would want to monopolize it for themselves. Yet Varen gave it to them for free in order to hatch the egg. Ronan asked Asel if this place feels different. Asel said that he has never felt so much mana before. He said that he can cast spells that are much stronger than usual. While looking at the mana vein, Asel noticed that the egg was absorbing a lot of mana. He asked Ronan if this place feels strange to him. Ronan asked him what he meant by that. Asel reminded Ronan that Varen said that because of the mana vein, a lot of fantastical and mystical animals should be there. Even regular animals would love to build their nest there. Asel asked Ronan if he could hear any animal sound. Ronan realized that he messed up. He stood up and told Asel that he should get ready for battle because he can smell blood. Asel asked Ronan what he means by he can smell blood. Ronan told him that this means people came here before them and have noticed their presence. Immediately Ronan said this. A group of men who were wearing animal-shaped masks on the other side of the forest shot their arrows at Ronan and Asel. Ronan easily destroyed their arrows. When he saw the arrowhead, he was surprised. He realized that he had seen it before in his past life. At the punitive force camp, Ronan and his fellow soldiers gathered around a campfire. One of the soldiers was explaining how special the arrow he is holding is. He said that the arrow can destroy the head of powerful creatures like orcs. The soldier asked Ronan, who was their captain, if he wants an arrow. Ronan told him to stop bragging about the arrow because he was caught using it to poach animals. The soldier told Ronan that the arrow is special. He told him that the people that use this arrow are the hunting dogs of the one who has succeeded in over 100 poaching in the Calaboro organization. Ronan was annoyed to find out that the people who shot at them are hunting dogs who work for Calaboro. After stopping the attacks, Ronan told Asel to hide somewhere. He said that he has some things he has to take care of. After saying this, he ran towards the direction of the people who shot at them. The hunting dogs of Calaboro could not believe what they saw. Ronan destroyed all their mana-infused arrows with a single sword. When they saw Ronan running towards them, one of the hunting dogs told the rest to scatter and surround Ronan. Ronan was surprised that the hunting dog could make a quick decision. He knew that this one was different from the ones he met in the forest. He knew that he had to make a plan to catch them all. As the hunting dogs were about to scatter, Ronan stops them by telling them that he is an ally. He told them that he is the youngest hunting dog from the Damas branch. He told them that his name is Ahiyuri. The hunting dogs stopped running and gathered around Ronan. They asked him if he is really a hunting dog. Ronan said that he is. One of the hunting dog who was not wearing a mask told Ronan that he does not believe him. He said that it does not make sense for someone as young as Ronan to join them. Ronan told him to ask the branch wolf if he does not believe him. He told the hunting dog that just because he is not talented does not mean others are not talented too. The hunting dog was angry to hear this. He grabbed Ronan's shirt and told him that he will chop him into pieces. Ronan told him that guys like him always have bad endings. While he was yelling at Ronan, one of his teammates told him to leave Ronan alone because Ronan seemed to know about their organization's rankings and branches, so it will be better for their boss to return and confirm if Ronan is truly a hunting dog. Immediately the hunting dog said this. Their boss came out of the woods. His name is Biam and he is the wolf of Demire branch. When the hunting dog saw his boss, he left Ronan alone and went to explain the situation to him. Ronan was happy to see Biam because if the boss is around, it means that all the hunting dogs in the area are gathered there. Biam told Ronan that he does not know what he is doing here because this part of the forest belongs to their branch. Ronan told them that he does not care because his name is not Ahiyuri. When Biam heard this, he was surprised. Immediately Ronan said this. He used his sword to kill all the hunting dogs that surrounded him in one attack. He rushed to attack Biam. He told him that the name he used felt like it would be perfect for a poacher. After saying this, Ronan cut Biam's head off. Ronan reminded the hunting dog that did not have a mask that guys like him always have bad endings. Immediately he said this. The man's fingers fell off. The man screamed in pain. Ronan told him to stop overreacting. He gave him the map that Varen gave them. He told him that if he does not want to feel more pain, he should write the location of the other branches of Calaboro at the back of the map. The man panicked when he heard this. Ronan thought that the man did not want to do it, so he decided to kill him. The man told him that he will do it. He asked Ronan for a pen to write. Ronan told him to use his bloody fingers to write. After finishing the map, Ronan took a look at it and thanked the man. The man told Ronan that he will be leaving since Ronan promised to set him free once he is done. Immediately Ronan kept the map in his pocket. He told the man that he is not setting him free. He used his sword to split him into two. Asel began to puke when he saw the corpse of the dead animals. Ronan told him to stop overreacting. Asel apologized for the vomit. He told Ronan that the amount of animals Calaboro killed was too much. Ronan told him that it is a crime to let people who work for Calaboro live. When Ronan looked at the corpses, he knew that Professor Varen would be sad to see this. He decided to head back to the capital. As he was about to leave, he noticed that the egg in his pouch was shaking. Ronan asked Asel to look at what happened, but Asel was preoccupied with something. Asel told Ronan to look up. When Ronan looked up, he saw the blood of the dead animals floating in the air. The blood came together and moved close to Ronan and Asel. Ronan decided to draw his sword and attack the blood. As he was about to do this, he noticed his egg floating in the air. The egg moved close to the sea of blood and began to absorb it. Asel asked Ronan what was happening. Ronan said that he does not know, but he is sure that whatever that is inside the egg is not ordinary. After absorbing all the blood, the egg began to hatch. Ronan was extremely happy to see this. He wanted to see what kind of valuable creature that is inside the egg. Immediately the entity hatched. It attacked Ronan's nose. Ronan was shocked that it attacked him. When he looked at the dream bird, he was sure that it is not a bird. Asel said that it looks like a dragon. Ronan also believed that it looks like a dragon. He wondered where Marpez absorbed mana from for it to lay such a unique egg. Ronan told the dragon that it should not have attacked him in the face because this is its first time meeting him. When the dragon heard this, it used magic to fix Ronan's nose. Asel was surprised that a baby dragon could use healing magic and it liked Ronan a lot. Ronan was happy that he got a creature that has different abilities. Asel told Ronan that they need to name the dragon. While they were thinking of names, the dragon sensed something in the surroundings. It rushed towards it. Asel wondered where the dragon was going to. Ronan was impressed that the dragon was able to sense someone was close to them. On the other side of the forest, Balrouse, the errand boy Demire branch, was running away. Balrouse went to run an errand, but when he came back, all the hunting dogs and his boss were dead. When he went to check what killed them, he saw Ronan and Asel standing next to a sea of blood. Immediately he saw this, he began to run. Unfortunately for him, the dragon began to chase after him. Balrouse tripped on a stick and fell. When the dragon caught up to him, it began to drain his blood. Balrouse began to scream when he saw this. Fortunately for him, Ronan told the dragon, who he named Sita, to stop hurting Balrouse. Asel was surprised that Ronan named the dragon. Sita. Ronan said that he already had the name in his mind before. Luckily for Ronan, the dragon liked the name. Balrouse remembered seeing Ronan next to the Sea of Blood. He wondered if Ronan is Sita's owner. Ronan asked Balrouse if he is okay. Balrouse thanked Ronan for saving him. He asked Ronan how he knows his name. Ronan put his sword to Balrouse's neck and told him that he does not need to know. He asked Balrouse how he has been and how well he has been poaching as a bloodhound. Balrouse was surprised to hear this. He could not believe that someone called him a bloodhound because he is a common errand boy. Ronan knew that Balrouse will become a bloodhound in the organization because Balrouse was one of the soldiers that served under him. Ronan told Balrouse that he has something he wants him to do for him. After Ronan was done with Balrouse, he filled a tube with the water from Fernando Spring. Assel was surprised to see this. He wondered why Ronan would do such a thing. After he and Ronan arrived at the capital, Ronan sold the water to Maria's father for a high price. Ronan knew that the water would sell incredibly well because it was gotten from a mana vein. Ronan believed that they would not have been able to get such a large amount of money without the help of Professor Varen. He and Assel decided to visit Varen. When they arrived at his door, they saw a sign that said that Professor Varen is out on a business trip. Ronan was sad to see this. He wanted Professor Varen to see Sita because he knew that Professor Varen was curious about what would hatch out of the egg. Ronan was grateful to Professor Varen because thanks to him, he was able to get a map that has the locations of Caliboro's branches and he was able to meet his fellow soldier. When Ronan met Balrouse, he instilled a lot of fear in him so that Balrouse would not dream of betraying him. Assel asked Ronan what he wanted to use his money for because Ronan is exempted from paying school fees since he is the second position in the martial arts department. When Ronan thought about what he wanted to use the money for, he realized that their entrance ceremony will be happening soon. A few days later, Iryll arrived at the capital's carriage station. She could not believe how beautiful the capital was. When she arrived, she saw Ronan waiting there for her. Ronan asked her if anything happened after he left. Iryll was surprised to hear this. She told Ronan that she is the one who is worried about him. When she woke up in the morning, she saw a fancy carriage outside her house and the coachman told her that he is supposed to give her a ride to the city on the orders of Ronan. Iryll asked Ronan how he was able to pay for something like that because he does not have any money. She grabbed Ronan's face and asked him if he is not eating well. Ronan told her not to worry about him. He told her that he is eating well. When Iryll heard this, she became calm. She asked Ronan what was on his shoulder. Ronan introduced her to Sita. He told her that Sita will be staying with him for some reasons. After saying this, Ronan grabbed Iryll's hand. He told her that he does not have enough time left before he enters the academy. He told her that he has something he really wants to do. Ronan took Iryll to a clothing store. When Iryll tried on the dresses, she told Ronan that it was too expensive. Ronan told the attendants at the store to pack all the clothes that his sister tried on. Iryll was shocked to hear this because she wore a lot of clothes. Ronan told her that it is time for her to receive from him. Iryll was very happy to hear this. She began to scream with joy that her little brother was very kind. Ronan did his best to stop her from going outside. After the attendants packed Iryll's clothes, Ronan told her that they have to head to the blacksmith workshop to get a brand new sword for him. He told her that his sword was ruined by a crazy person. As he was about to leave the clothing store, he saw Shelifen waiting for him outside. Ronan and Sita were very shocked to see him. Ronan asked him how he knew he was here. Shelifen said that he came to the area to get a new sword because Ronan ruined his former one. He said that he accidentally saw Ronan entering the store, so he decided to wait for him. Ronan told Shelifen that he is a stalker. He told him that his sword was more damaged than his own. He told Shelifen that he will show him whose sword is more defective. When Shelifen heard this, he wanted to fight Ronan. Their fight is stopped by Iryll. She told Ronan to stop being rude to Shelifen. Ronan tried to explain himself but Iryll told him not to talk back. When Shelifen saw this, he was shocked. He could not believe that Ronan has an older sister. Iryll apologized for Ronan's behavior. When Shelifen saw Iryll apologize, he was completely blown away by her beauty. He thought that he was looking at a goddess. Shelifen began to shake because he did not know how to respond. After regaining his composure, he told Iryll that he is completely responsible for the misunderstanding. Iryll was happy to meet a nice noble man. She could not believe that Ronan had such a kind friend. She asked him to take care of Ronan for her. Shelifen said he will do it. Ronan was completely blown away by Shelifen's behavior. Shelifen told her that he wants to compensate Ronan for his sword. He said that he does not have any gold on him, so he gave Iryll his family's proof of identification. He told her that it will be accepted anywhere in the Empire. When Ronan saw this, he was extremely shocked. Shelifen told Iryll that if she wants to buy a sword, she should go to the blacksmith on the western end of the street. He told her that the blacksmith shop is a special place that commoners cannot visit, but if they have his family's proof of verification, they can enter easily. He told them that they will get an amazing sword there. After saying this, he left. Ronan could not believe what Shulafen did. The Grangxia proof of verification is a tablet that can buy villages, and yet, Shulafen gave it to his sister. He did not remember Shulafen having such a behavior in the past. At the academy's entrance ceremony, Krava greeted the students. He told the students that all of them have amazing skills and boundless talents. He told them that with their talents and the teachings of the professors, they will be recorded and remembered by the empire. After saying this, he congratulated them on entering the academy. Ronan was not interested in Krava's speech, but he was happy that Krava gave a speech because it made his sister proud of him. After Krava was done with his speech, he snapped his finger and everyone felt magic move around them. When Asel saw this, he told Ronan to look up. When Ronan looked up, he saw the sky shattering into pieces. While he was looking up, he and his other classmates got teleported to an arena. Ronan could not believe that Krava could teleport such a large amount of people by just snapping his fingers. Krava told the freshmen that they are about to have a meeting with their seniors. The meeting between the freshmen and the seniors is called senior-junior meeting. It occurs between freshmen and year 2 seniors. It is a process that is known to be intense. It is a process whereby the first and second ranks represent the freshmen and they are told to fight one among the 4 senior who have their own individual fighting styles. Krava told the audience that this event is made so that the students can compete with each other and learn each other's weaknesses. He believed that this is the best way for students to learn. Krava told the students that the freshmen will be given the chance to choose their opponents and they can choose not to duel if they want to. Ronan was angry to hear this. He believed that this event was created so that the freshmen are put in their place. The people that Ronan and Shulafen had to fight were Nasto, who is rank 1 of the martial arts department, Braum, who is rank 2 of the martial arts department, Irina, who is rank 3 of the martial arts department, and Karun, who is rank 4 of the martial arts department. Braum said that he is happy to face the Empire's rising star and the man who defeated the Empire's rising star. Ronan was happy about the opportunity to face this martial artist because he wanted to show Iril that he is strong enough to fight anyone. He also wanted to show her how close he is with Shulafen. While thinking of what to do, Krava asked them to begin the duel. When Ronan heard this, he had an idea. He asked Krava if he could make a suggestion. Krava asked him to go ahead. Ronan told Krava that since they are free to choose who they want to fight, he would like to fight all 4 of the seniors. Krava was shocked to hear this. The seniors were extremely angry to hear this. But what made them more angry was that Ronan asked them to fight him together. Krava asked Nabirose how she wants to take care of this issue. Nabirose told Krava that he should allow Ronan to do what he wants. She said that in their school, if one has skills, he is free to act how he wants. She said that she will interfere if the duel is looking dangerous. After hearing this, Krava decided to let the duel happen. The 4 sophomores were angry about Ronan's arrogance. Irina thought that Ronan was being arrogant because he was ranked 2nd position in the martial arts department. Nasto told the other sophomores to calm down because while Ronan is arrogant, he is someone who defeated Shulafen in the practical exam. He told them to attack Ronan with all their strength. When Iril saw how tense the air around the arena was, she screamed at Ronan. She told him to forfeit the match if he believes he will get injured. When Ronan heard this, he smiled at her to reassure her. After everyone got ready, Krava told the students to begin the match. Immediately the match began. Nasto attacked Ronan at full speed. Ronan was able to dodge the attack. When Ronan dodged Nasto's attack, he could tell that he and the other 3 sophomores were much stronger than Maria. After Ronan dodged Nasto's attack, Irina began to attack him with 2 short swords. Ronan was able to block the attacks. While Irina was attacking Ronan, Karun used his spear to attack Ronan from Irina's back. Ronan was surprised by how good their teamwork is. Karun used his spear to push Ronan away. As Ronan was about to get up, he saw Braum at his back with his giant sword in the air. Braum said that he wanted to fight Ronan alone, but Ronan disappointed him. Immediately he said this, he attacked Ronan. Ronan knew that Braum's attack is supposed to be a strong finishing attack and the other 3 were going to attack him. Immediately he let his guard down. Ronan was very surprised at how coordinated and smart the sophomores were. Before Braum could land his attack on Ronan, Ronan disappeared. Braum and the other 3 were surprised to see this. Irina was the only one that was able to notice how fast Ronan was. She could not believe what she was seeing. Before she could do anything, Ronan attacked all 4 of them at a crazy speed. To his surprise, Braum was able to withstand his attack. He could not believe that Braum still wanted to fight after he destroyed the other sophomores. As Braum was about to attack him, he took a stance. When Braum saw this stance, he could not believe that Ronan was able to copy Nabiro's swordsmanship. Ronan attacked Braum with 3 slashes just like Nabirose showed him at the test. Immediately he did this, he broke Brahm's sword and knocked him out. After defeating the sophomores, he thanked them for helping him learn a lot. Iril and everyone in the arena were shocked by what just happened. They began to scream in excitement. The 4 sophomores were surprised that they lost. Nasto said that he has no complaints about how he lost. He wondered where a monstrous guy like Ronan learnt from. When the duel ended, Iril grabbed the man sitting next to her and told him that Ronan is her brother. Ronan was happy to see this because this means Iril won't be worried about him while he stays in the academy. Ronan told his seniors that they performed well. Nasto and the other seniors were surprised to hear this. Ronan told them that he was excited to enter Phil Leon Academy, so he used all his strength to fight. He told them that they are stronger than he expected. He thanked them for accepting his challenge. Asel and Maria were surprised to see this. They thought that Ronan had finally lost his mind. Ronan begged the sophomores to forget the discourtesy he showed them. He told them that he wants to learn a lot of things from them in the future. The seniors did not know how to respond to Ronan's request. While they were thinking of what to do, Braum stood up and told Ronan that he is an excellent junior. He believed that Ronan was rude at first, but now he thinks of Ronan as a well-mannered swordsman. He told Ronan to be proud of his win because he was skilled enough to get it. He took Ronan's hand and raised it in the air to appreciate Ronan. Ronan displayed his social skills so that Iril would not be concerned about him. While Ronan was on stage, a mysterious girl took an interest in him. At night, the students gathered at the dining hall to eat. The students were told that they would be getting an entrance ceremony banquet. Ronan expected it to be a small dinner among students, but to his surprise it was a massive banquet. Maria told him that they are at the most prestigious school in the empire, so a dinner of this level is expected. While Maria was stuffing her face with food, Asel asked Ronan if he has sent his sister back home. Ronan said that he has. He said that Iril did not want to leave him behind because she was still worried. He had to spend some time to calm her down before he sent her off. He asked Sita to follow and protect her. He knew that no monster or person is a threat to Sita. Asel was surprised that Ronan went through such measures to protect his sister. After talking to Asel, Ronan decided to eat. As he was about to taste his meat, Shulafen appeared at his back and asked him if he should be eating comfortably. Ronan was very annoyed to see Shulafen. He asked him if he wants to fight with him again. Shulafen told Ronan that he wants to confirm some important things. Ronan told him to ask his questions. Shulafen asked Ronan if Iril's house is far from the capital. Ronan was surprised to hear this. Shulafen asked Ronan if bandits frequently appear on the road to Iril's house. He asked Ronan if he gave Iril enough security. Ronan did not know how to respond to Shulafen's questions. Shulafen told Ronan that he must have given his sister proper security before she left. Ronan was angry to hear this. He told Shulafen that unless a wyvern attacks his sister will be fine. Shulafen was surprised to hear this. He could not believe that Ronan could not give his sister enough security to protect her from a wyvern. When Ronan heard this, he thought that Shulafen was crazy. He asked Shulafen why he is making such an issue over something that concerns his sister. He asked Shulafen if he believes he means something to Iril. Shulafen began to shake when he heard this. He told Ronan that he is a knight and that is why he wants a woman to get back home safely. While Ronan and Shulafen were arguing, a young girl and a group of boys walked up to them. This girl is the mysterious girl who looked at Ronan when he was on the stage. The girl was shocked to see Shulafen, who she referred to as the Wolf of Grangsia, talking a lot. Shulafen was angry to see the girl. He asked her what she wanted. The girl's name is Erzabet Akalusia and she is the first place in the magic department. Erzabet told Shulafen that she is not there to see him. She said that she came to talk to Ronan. Ronan was surprised to hear this. Shulafen told her to go ahead because he is done talking to Ronan. As Shulafen was about to leave, he told Ronan that he wants to send some of his family's guards to protect his sister. Ronan was angry to hear this. He told Shulafen to get lost. Asel grabbed Ronan and asked him if he remembers what Erzabet did in the senior-junior meeting. Ronan said he remembered how dominating she was. He believed that Erzabet used too much magic on her opponent. Erzabet said that she just wanted to put the senior in his place. She told Ronan that the talent he displayed in the duel is quite impressive. She told Ronan that she wants to make him an offer that he could not have dreamed of. She put her hand into her pocket and brought out a necklace with a purple pendant. Ronan was surprised to see this necklace because it is the Akalusia's invitation. The Akalusias are different from other nobles who prioritize bloodlines. They prioritize talent above anything else. They have many talented individuals who work for them. This allowed them to be one of the two pillars that support the empire. They offer an opportunity to anyone who displays potential to become a part of their family. The symbol of this invitation is this necklace. Erzabet was surprised that Ronan did not ask her about what she gave him. She asked Ronan if he knew what it meant. Ronan said that someone mentioned it to him before in the past. In Ronan's past life, Grand Commander Adeshan Akalusia told Ronan that she joined the Akalusia family thanks to her necklace. She told Ronan that a test will be given to anyone who wants to join the family by the Patriarch. If the person is talented, they will be able to pass the test easily. She told Ronan that once he makes up for his sins through his accomplishments in this war, he will receive an invitation from the Akalusias. She revealed to him that she believes he is quite talented. Erzsébet told Ronan that she hopes he makes a wise decision. She told him that although he is born a beast, if he continues to mingle among the sheep, he will also become a sheep. After saying this, she left. Asel was relieved that she left them. Ronan was surprised that all geniuses have an annoying attitude. He was happy to receive the necklace because he believed that the Akalusias would be helpful to him. Phil Leon Academy is an educational institution that prioritizes a student ability above everything else. Depending on one's grade, their environment can greatly change. An example of this is the students' dormitory system. Nishia Hall is where the intermediate rank students are assigned to. Each person in this hall gets their own room. They also have a high-grade cafeteria. It is a very nice dormitory that provides everything a student needs. Students who make up the bottom 30% are assigned to Kratir Hall. When the new students saw how shabby Kratir Hall looked like, they began to scream. They told the attendant that they are nobles and they cannot stay in such a place. They asked for a better hall and some servants. The attendants told them that there is no employee that works in this hall. He told them that they are 4 people in a room and the bathrooms are to be shared among them. The new students were shocked to hear this. The attendant said that it is not his fault that they were assigned this hall. He told them that they have to study hard unless they want to stay in this dormitory in the next semester. The students could not believe their faiths. The final hall is the hall assigned to the top 10% of students. It is called the Nibardozer Hall. When Ronan stepped into his room, he was completely blown away. He could not believe that they prepared such a room for students. While Ronan was looking around, he saw a paper in the table. The paper contained the amount of classes the academy offers. Ronan was told to select the classes he would like to attend and submit it. Ronan knew that he still had to get adjusted to the academy, so it would be better for him to choose very little subjects, but he did not want to. He wanted to attend all the classes because they all seemed interesting. After sitting down to think about it, Ronan registered for almost all the classes. He believed that since he is in Phil Leon Academy, he should do his best to learn everything. When Ronan attended his first class, which was the Empire Swordsmanship Basics, the instructor Mr. Abar told Ronan that he no longer needs to take his class. Ronan was surprised to hear this. He told Mr. Abar that he just started the class. Mr. Abar told Ronan that he is also very surprised. He could not believe that Ronan already perfected all the basics of the Empire Swordsmanship techniques. Mr. Abar told Ronan that the rules of the academy states that a professor should allow a student leave once the student has completed everything on the syllabus. He told Ronan that he cannot allow him to stay because he would demotivate the other students. He told Ronan to continue to work hard and not become full of himself. Later in the day, Ronan sat near a river and began to moan. He could not believe that he was chased away from other classes like archery and monster hunting. He never imagined his school life to be like this. While he was thinking of what to do, he hears someone ask him why he is not in class. When he turned around to see who it was instructor Nabiros. Nabiros immediately understood that Ronan already completed all his classes. Ronan asked her if all his classes are going to be like this. He told her that he expected more from Phil Leon Academy. Nabiros was very surprised that he actually completed most of his classes, but she believed it made sense because it only took Ronan one look for him to copy her technique. Nabiros said that as an instructor, she has to make sure that Ronan learns something. She asked Ronan to give her his sword. Ronan did not understand what she wanted to use his sword for. Nabiros took his sword off his hand. Ronan was angry about this. He asked her what she wanted to use it for. While he was talking, Ronan felt an explosion in the river. Ronan was surprised to see the explosion. Nabiros was disappointed that Ronan's sword was only able to cause an explosion. She put his sword down. She told Ronan that his sword cannot be called a weapon because it wears the owner down. She told Ronan to look at the technique she is about to use carefully. She brought out her sword in a smooth manner and she used it to split the river into 2. Ronan could not believe what he was seeing. When she was done, she put her sword away and asked Ronan if he knows what he is lacking now.
A weapon is a piece of metal that is sturdy and sharp. It is used to fight against one's opponents. It should not break when wielded, and even if it breaks, one can easily obtain a new one. Ronan believed that weapons are expendable until he saw how Nabiros used her weapon. He could not believe what he witnessed. He was certain that he could copy the same slash Nabiros used, but he knew that hers was on a different level. Nabiros told Ronan that he has to be smart about how he uses his weapon because on a battlefield, wasting one's strength can lead to death. She told Ronan that if he is using mana, he has to find a weapon that suits him. She revealed to Ronan that she knows that he cannot use mana. Ronan was surprised to hear this. Navy Rose told him that it is amazing that he is able to fight with so much energy despite not having mana. She told Ronan that he will be able to use mana one day, so he has to get a proper weapon to control his power. She told him to attend her class. Ronan was surprised to hear this. He asked Navy Rose if he is actually allowed to attend. Navy Rose revealed to him that only the second-year students and above are allowed to attend her class, but she is willing to make an exception for Ronan under one condition. She asked him to get a proper weapon. In the next scene, we see Ronan, Asel, and Maria together. Ronan told Asel and Maria what happened with instructor Navy Rose. After listening Ronan, Asel understood why Ronan brought them to the forge which Shelafin mentioned. Maria and Asel were surprised when they saw the forge. Maria told Ronan that the forge is too shabby and it looks like it will collapse anytime. She asked Ronan if the Grancia family truly used this awful-looking forge. Ronan told her that they have to step into the forge to know. When they stepped in, they saw a dusty ceiling filled with cobwebs. Ronan could not believe that the inside was more uglier than the outside. He knew that Shelafin would never lie to him about the forge, so he did not understand why it looked awful. While they were looking around, a creature came out of the back room of the forge. The hairy creature asked them who they are. Asel and Maria were terrified to see this creature. Ronan was simply amazed. Ronan was amazed because he never expected that he would see a wolf beastman in a forge. The beastman looked at them with a terrifying gaze and asked them if they're deaf and cannot answer his question. He told them to leave the forge. Ronan showed the beastman the insignia of the Grancia family and told him that he came to buy a weapon. He told the beastman that Shelafin recommended this forge to him because they sell premium weapons. The beastman looked at Ronan and his friends. He noticed the mana that was around Asel and Maria. He told Ronan that the insignia does not mean anything to him. He asked Ronan if he is from Grancia family. He told Ronan that he does not know who leaked the location of their forge, but it does not matter because they don't accept customers like Ronan. Ronan was annoyed to hear this. The beastman licked his teeth and looked at Ronan in a disturbing way. He told Ronan that there is a way for him to get what he wants. He told Ronan to give him Asel's arm in order for him to help him. He revealed to Ronan that he has not eaten for a while, so Ronan would be doing him a favor. Asel was terrified to hear this. He told the beastman that he tastes disgusting. As the beastman walked towards Asel, Ronan looked at the beastman in a menacing way and told him that he has made a big mistake. He used his sword to attack the beastman in the stomach. The beastman got pushed back. Ronan knew that he felt something strange when he attacked the beastman. He asked the beastman how he was able to get an armor. The beastman could not respond immediately because it was still feeling the pain from Ronan's attack. Ronan told the beastman that he does not need to answer him because he will destroy the armor. The beastman got scared when he heard this. He told Ronan that he was just performing a test. Ronan did not understand what the beastman meant. The beastman told him that it is their protocol to verify the skills of people who they have never seen before. He told Ronan that he also wanted to test his invisible armor, so he had to provoke him on purpose. Ronan asked him if he truly expects him to believe such a stupid excuse. The beastman told Ronan that their forge makes weapons for the Grancia family. It would be weird if they did not have a test to verify people's skills. He told Ronan to confirm from Shelafin if he is telling the truth. The beastman apologized to Ronan for going overboard with his provocation. He also apologized to Asel for his prank. He told Asel that he does not eat humans. Asel was relieved to hear this. The beastman introduced himself as Didikin. He told them that he is an apprentice of the forge and sometimes he is the gatekeeper. He told Ronan that the place they are in is the entrance to their forge. The real forge is at the back room. After they entered the back room, Didikin told them to prepare themselves. He pressed a button on the wall and the ground began to go down. Ronan and his friends were surprised to see this. They had never witnessed something similar to an elevator. Didikin told Ronan that this is an elevator made from a magic stone and a pulley. He told Ronan that this is the fastest way to get to the real forge. After moving for a while, the elevator began to slow down. Didikin welcomed Ronan to the largest forge in the empire. This place is called Grand Cappadocia. Ronan could not believe that there was a mini-city under the capital. Didikin told Ronan that he should be excited that he passed his test because he is going to introduce him to the best blacksmith in the empire. The scene shifts and we see a man hitting his hammer on a sword. As Ronan and his friends were walking through Cappadocia, they saw many blacksmiths crafting different swords. Ronan could not believe that such a place actually existed. Didikin revealed to Ronan that the forge only provides weapons to the royal family and the nobles. He tells Ronan that every single blacksmith in this place is skilled. However, the best among them is the Elder Dwarf. The Elder Dwarf is a master who has melted metal for 400 years. Didikin told Ronan that the Elder is stubborn, but his skills are unrivaled, so he respects him. Immediately he said this, he kicked the Elder's door with no sign of respect. He told the Elder that he brought some guests for him. When the Elder heard the voice of the person who was speaking, he immediately knew that it was Didikin. He reminded Didikin that he likes everywhere to be quiet when he is working. Didikin told the Elder that he had to kick the door because there were some weapons in front of it. He told the Elder whose name is Doron to clean his shop. Doron told Didikin that he nags a lot for a young person. Doron asked Didikin if his guests are strong because he brought them to him. Dedekin told Doron that he has tested Ronan's skills and he is sure that Ronan is amazing. Doron was surprised to hear Dedekin's remark of Ronan because Ronan looked like a child to him. He told Ronan to show him his swordsmanship because he could learn a lot just by looking at it. Ronan brought out his sword and was prepared to show Doron his swordsmanship. When Doron saw Ronan's sword, he called it trash and he broke it with his hammer. He asked Ronan if he has been using his sword as a weapon for a long time. Ronan was in shock to see Doron break the sword he worked hard to get. He got angry and asked Doron what he was doing. Doron pointed at the swords on the floor and told Ronan to use any of those swords. He told Ronan that he would not have been able to analyze how skilled he is with his trashy sword. He told Ronan that he will give him any sword he picks for free. He assured Ronan that any of the sword he picks will be 100 times better than his trashy sword. Ronan was surprised to hear this. Dedekin nods his head at Ronan to tell him that Doron is telling the truth. When Ronan picked up a sword, he could tell that the feeling of this sword was different, but he was not sure if it would change the outcome of his swordsmanship. Before Ronan displayed his swordsmanship, he warned Doron that he will not be at fault if he ends up destroying something. Doron told Ronan that he does not care if he destroys anything. He told Ronan that he just needs to focus on properly displaying his swordsmanship. Upon hearing this, Ronan decided to recreate the slash he saw Nabirose create. He took his position and was ready to perform the slash. Doron recognized Ronan's movement. Upon taking his position, Ronan recreated the slash. The scene shifts and we see an explosion. The other blacksmiths were scared to hear the horrifying sound. They noticed that the sound came from Doron's shop. They wondered if he had destroyed a blast furnace. We are taken back to Ronan and his friends. It turns out the explosion came from the slash that Ronan displayed. Ronan and Doron were shocked to see how damaged the shop was. Ronan did not understand what he did. He told Doron that he never intended to destroy this much. Doron asked Ronan if he is Nabirose's apprentice. Ronan was surprised to hear this. He asked Doron if he knows Nabirose. Doron revealed to Ronan that he was the one who made Nabirose's sword. Ronan was surprised to hear this. He remembered how smooth Nabirose's longsword was. Doron told Ronan that Nabirose's longsword is called the secret sword, Yurusa. He told Ronan that Yurusa is one of the few masterpieces he made in his life. Ronan told Doron that he never expected his sword to be so much stronger. Doron revealed to Ronan that he thought he was a brat who could not judge his own skills. He hit Ronan and told him that it has been a while since he has met someone as talented as him. Doron told Ronan that being too talented is a problem because it will be hard to forge a sword that suits him. He told Ronan that the sword he just used is already cracking just from a single swing. Ronan asked Doron how he can solve this problem. Doron told him that he will use the highest grade steel and melt it with a special material. He told Ronan that if he can get some byproduct of a wyvern, he might be able to make his sword. When Ronan heard about a byproduct, he brought out Sita's eggshell and asked Doron if the shell would be good enough. When Doron used his hammer that is made of mithril to hit the eggshell, he was very shocked because his hammer was not able to make a dent on the shell. He rushed to ask Ronan if he could really use the eggshell. Ronan told Doron that the eggshell is useless to him. He asked Doron if the shell is enough to make him a sword. Doron with an excited look told Ronan that he should come back for his sword in 2 weeks' time. He promised to make Ronan the best sword in the Empire. He told Asel and Maria to go and meet the other masters if they want to get some weapons. Maria was surprised to hear this. Doron told her that he cannot send back the friends of a valuable person empty-handed. He told them to mention his name when they meet the other masters in order for them to be well taken care of. He told them that he would love to make weapons for them, but he cannot do anything until he is done smelting the eggshell. After he said this, he began to hit the egg with all his strength. He was very happy to hear the sound the shell was producing. When Ronan saw this, he immediately knew that this old man is crazy. Underneath Cappadocia, a man wearing a white garment is angry to hear the sound of the blacksmiths hitting iron. He says that he wants to set all the blacksmiths on fire. A woman who is also wearing a white garment tells him to control himself because it is not yet time for them to reveal themselves. While staring at different stone statues, the woman says that it will not be long before they can do as they wish. She said that they will start with the ignorant blacksmiths and from there they will bring the empire to its knees. While looking at a giant statue that is in a crystal, the woman said that the day everything disappears and is buried in light is coming. A few days later, Ronan reflects on how the best blacksmith in the empire is going to make his sword and how his friends are receiving their weapons from other blacksmiths. Ronan knows that the price of their weapons will be quite high, but he did not care because it did not have to pay for it. He used the Grancia family insignia to pay. The only problem Ronan had was that his sword was going to take some time before it is completed. He wondered how he is going to be spending his time. Asel and Maria both had classes, so he had no one to talk to. While walking around the school, Ronan stops to look at the exclusive training and lecture center of the upper-class students. This center is called the Galilean Building. Ronan remembered that instructor Nabirose also held her classes here too. Nabirose told Ronan to attend her class when he has a real weapon. Ronan had been avoiding going to her class, but he believes that he can attend now since he has a temporary weapon. While thinking of what to do, Nabirose appears beside Ronan with a terrifying look. Ronan was scared to see her. He did not know what to say. Navy Rose grabbed Ronan's ear. She asked him why he has not attended her class when he has gotten a weapon. She asked Ronan if he was skipping her class. Ronan said that he wasn't. He wanted to explain himself, but Navy Rose did not give him the chance to. She held his ear and told him to follow her. Ronan begged her to let his ear go because he was in so much pain. While Ronan was screaming in pain, a girl carrying some files stops when she hears Ronan's voice. The girl looked outside the window and wondered who made such a sound. While the girl was looking outside, someone bumps into her. Instead of apologizing, the boy told her not to block the road. The girl began to apologize to the boy whose name is Cardan. The boy told her that she is slow for a teacher's assistant. Cardan called the girl a loser and told her that she should prepare for today's lessons. The girl picked up her files. She told Cardan that she will do it immediately at the first sparring room. The students gather around because Navy Rose wanted to address them. She introduced Ronan to the students and told them that Ronan will be joining their class. Ronan bowed his head to greet his seniors. Some seniors were surprised that Ronan skipped a grade and joined their class, while other seniors thought that Ronan did not look strong compared to the rumors about him. Ronan was annoyed to hear the seniors' gossips. He was also happy that he saw some seniors who he recognized. He was sad to see Shelifin in the class too. While Ronan was looking at the seniors, the teacher's assistant entered the hall. She apologized to Navy Rose for being late to class. Ronan was surprised to hear her voice. He knew that he had heard this voice before. The girl ran to Navy Rose and asked her if she is really late. Navy Rose told the girl to catch her breath and not worry about it. Navy Rose told the girl to introduce herself to Ronan because he has to know the teaching assistant. The girl walked up to Ronan. She told him that she is a second-year martial arts major who is also the teacher's assistant. She told Ronan that her name is Ade-shan with a smile. Ade-shan Akalushia was acknowledged for her incredible ability to command. She was the first woman to rise to the Grand Commander position. She dominated the battlefield with her cool-headed judgment and outstanding leadership. She was known as the Iron Lady. Those who served under her used to say that blood does not run in Ade-shan's body, instead iron flows through it. After serving under Ade-shan, Ronan never expected her to have such a lively expression. He could tell that the Ade-shan in front of him did not know anything about the regression. He wondered if he should fulfill Ade-shan's last request before she died. While thinking of how to talk to Ade-shan, Ronan noticed something odd about her. The other students were disturbing her to teach them. Some were even sending her in errands. Ade-shan was like a servant in the hall. Ronan did not understand why she was working like an attendant when she is a teacher's assistant. While he was staring at Ade-shan, Cardan walked up to Ronan. He asked Ronan to duel with him. Ronan did not understand why he requested for duel. He believed that it was sudden. Cardan introduced himself to Ronan. He told Ronan that he is a third-year student. He revealed to Ronan that he has heard amazing things about his interview, so he would like to duel Ronan to learn from him. Ronan told Cardan that he has something on his mind right now, so he cannot have a duel with him. Cardan thought that Ronan did not want to duel him because he was not carrying his weapon. He shouted at Ade-shan. He called her a loser and told her to bring his spear. Ade-shan said that she will go get it. Ronan was annoyed to hear this. He could not believe that this dimwit called Ade-shan a loser. He could not believe that this bastard was speaking to Ade-shan as he wished. Ade-shan handed the spear to Cardan, but he got angry. He called her an idiot and asked her why she brought a long spear when he has changed his weapon to a short spear. Ade-shan was surprised to hear this. She apologized to Cardan. She told him that she brought a long spear because that was what he used in the last class. Cardan was annoyed to hear Ade-shan's excuse. He began to hit the spear on her head and told her that she should not talk back to him. He told her that she does not have the right to attend their class, but she got in after she begged Navy Rose, and yet she cannot do some little chores. He asked her if she has no conscience or shame. Ronan could not believe what he was seeing. He held Cardan's spear. Cardan was surprised to see this. He asked Ronan what he was doing. Ronan told him that he does not know what he will do, so he accepts. Cardan did not understand what Ronan meant when he said that he accepts. Ronan called him a loser bastard and told him that he accepts the duel with a terrifying look. Cardan was surprised that Ronan was being hostile to him. He asked Ronan if he is accepting the duel because of Ade-shan. He asked Ronan if he knows anything about Ade-shan. He licked his lips in a disgusting manner and asked Ronan if he is protecting Ade-shan because they are both commoners. Ronan gave Cardan his spear and told him to defend himself if he does not want to die. Ronan used a wooden sword to attack Cardan. Cardan was surprised by the weight of the attack. He could not believe that Ronan had so much power even though he was not using mana. Ronan pushed Cardan away with his sword. He told Cardan that because he complained that he did not want to use a long spear, he decided to change it for him. Immediately Ronan said this. Cardan's spear split into two. Ronan asked him if he liked the spear now. Cardan was annoyed to see this. He told Ronan to know his place. He rushed to attack Ronan. He asked Ronan if he believes that he will be fine after humiliating him. The moment he came close to Ronan, Ronan cut his spear into pieces. After cutting his spear, Ronan told Cardan that he will be fine, so he should worry about himself. Immediately he said this. He started beating Cardan mercilessly. He broke Cardan's face and hip. After getting beaten up, Cardan lost consciousness and fainted. Ronan told him that he should be happy that they are in the academy because if they had met outside he would be dead. The other students could not believe that Cardan actually lost to Ronan because he is ranked high among the third-year students. Ronan walked up to the other students and told the mannerless bastard who asked Ade-shan to get her a new towel to wash her towel herself if it smells. With a terrifying look on his face, Ronan asked the student if Ade-shan is her servant. The student freaked out when she saw the look on Ronan's face. Ronan asked the student to come to him because he is going to beat her up. Ade-shan tried to stop Ronan when she heard what he said. She ran in front of Ronan and told him that she does not know why he is doing any of this. She assured Ronan that she is fine. Ronan told her to move aside. He told her that he cannot hold himself back when she is being looked down on, especially by these idiots. Ronan believed that no one in the Empire should be allowed to discriminate and abuse Ade-shan. He moved Ade-shan aside and told her that he will not stop until he beats up every student in this class. Navy Rose told Ronan to stop what he is doing. Immediately she said this, Ronan felt a mysterious energy that held him down, while releasing a terrifying energy. Navy Rose told Ronan that she will not ask him to take responsibility for the fight he had with Cardan because more unfortunate incidents can happen in real battles. However, if Ronan escalates things any further, she will no longer overlook his actions. She told Ronan to drop his sword and walk away. When Ronan heard this, he realized that he was not able to move. He looked back to see Navy Rose, but what he saw was a giant snake that was ready to devour him. Ronan was surprised to see the aura of the unprecedented Sword Saint. Navy Rose told Ronan that what he wants to do cannot be considered as a duel. As the person in charge of the class, Navy Rose informed Ronan that she cannot let the class deviate any further. Ronan told Navy Rose that she must have known what her teaching assistant was going through, and yet she did nothing to help. Navy Rose told Ronan that it is a problem that does not involve him. She informed Ronan that this will be his last warning. She asked him to stop. Ronan told her that it does not matter if she is the unprecedented Sword Saint. He told her to get lost. Navy Rose was sad to hear this. She attacked Ronan with a skill called Grieving Snake. Ronan was terrified to see this attack. The scene shifts and we see Ronan in the past with Grand Commander Ade-shan. Ronan remembered asking Ade-shan why she volunteered to take up the position of commander when everyone declined. Ade-shan told Ronan that one day he will understand that there are some things you cannot force someone else to do because it is your destiny. Ronan always wondered what Ade-shan was thinking when she said this. He was curious about the kind of weight she was carrying on her shoulders alone. Ronan remembered Ade-shan's last moments. He remembered her telling him that she is sincerely sorry for passing her burden to someone else. She told Ronan to not forgive her for her sin.